Welcome, everybody, to the special presentation tonight for 3-course crypto education. And I paused it on the screen for a reason, because this is Goldbug Peter Schiff. Peter Schiff is world-renowned, known as an expert in the precious metal space, its value, and as an economist. He is also negative when it comes to Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. He believes that it is a tulip bulb, it is a bubble, it is a fad, it is a scam, and it will not be here for long. So he made a statement that said, if I invested $10,000 back in 2010, he'd be better off. Well, if you put $10,000 in gold in 2010, at the end of 2019, that was worth $9,514. If you put $10,000 into Bitcoin in 2010, by the end of 2019, it was worth $4 million. But guess what? We're now at the beginning of 2021. That actually has doubled. We're now talking about $8 million worth of money off of that same amount that you put into Bitcoin as gold. This is phenomenal. Now, many people are looking at Bitcoin skyrocketing right now at its current price, $32,828. And you might think to yourself, I've missed the boat. I missed my chance. I've been hearing about it all this time. I have no idea what crypto education is. I didn't even know where to go. My relatives and uncle at the Christmas table and Thanksgiving was telling me that it's nothing. And everybody says that, cash is king. So I did nothing to it. And now that I see it exploding, I can't afford it. Or I missed my shot at this. And I'm here to tell you, no, you have not. Two things is going to take place. There's going to be a major correction. I don't know when, but I know there will be. And number two, you're going to become a crypto millionaire, not based on Bitcoin, but the altcoins, because I think we are starting to approach altcoin season, where Ethereum and the other coins are going to shoot up. Ethereum is touching on $1,000 a coin. This hasn't happened since 2017. You got to watch Bitcoin's market cap. Now it's starting to drop from 70%. But before we get into all that, let's back up, because crypto education is indeed key. So welcome everybody that's joining us on Zoom and on Facebook Live. You can type your name in the chat box. My name is Brandon Ivey from Los Angeles, California. I see Justice LeBron, John Arting, Kawahi, Prelvis Lofties. Let's see, Anya, Vivian Polo. Good evening, and Happy New Year. If I didn't have a chance to say that to you before, Happy New Year. I hope you are rested, ready to go, ready to take on this new year and make it as prosperous as you possibly can be. But I've been in the crypto space now since 2016, technically almost 5 years. Bitcoin today has its 12th birthday. Today is Bitcoin's birthday, 12 years old. And unfortunately, even after 12 years, many people have no idea what Bitcoin is, and I didn't when I first got started. But two things that I learned in 2017 that changed my life. Number one is that blockchain technology is going to disrupt every single industry on the planet today, no matter what you think about it. And number two, that crypto education represents the greatest economic shift in wealth in the history of mankind for the most amount of people. But unfortunately, most amount of people are going to fail financially. 93% don't have good salaries. 95% will not succeed in business. 97% will retire broke, dependent on family, government, and friends by the age of 65. Most people do not have $1,000 in their savings account, and most people cannot afford a $400 emergency without going into debt. But who am I to even talk about this? Well, I'm a husband and a father first. Graduate of Morehouse College in 1998. 22 years experience and a 7-figure earner in the direct selling industry. Former vice president of sales and marketing for several companies. 4 years experience, well, I got to change that. 5 years now experience in the crypto space, consultant and creator of educational content for crypto companies. In the direct selling industry, I reached the top positions of multiple companies, and it allowed me to walk off my job and retire my boss at the age of 36 years old, and I haven't looked back since. Been able to travel around the world, visit different cultures, see what life is like outside of the United States. And when COVID lifts, I can't wait to get back to doing that again. I've also done Bitcoin boot camps around the country. And I can't wait to also do these again, too, only I'm going to do them for free for the community so that the community can understand what's going on. See, it's one thing to miss the financial revolution, but it's another to not even know it's taking place. At least you got to know what's going on. As a crypto educator and consultant, I've consulted for multiple companies and created educational content for Cryptogenics, KGX, Economics, Coinbit Pro, and currently Crypto Global. I've even created educational content for universities that are taking advantage of e-learning, distance learning. Because of COVID, their students can't be on campus. So I'm looking forward to this really coming out big time this year. But I want you to think about this. You've been exposed to other revolutions. And digital currency is the new financial revolution. But what about taxi companies? Remember Uber? The largest transportation company that owns no cars? Or what about Amazon, the world's largest retail chain that has no stores? Or Airbnb, a hotel chain that owns no property? Well, then you look at Bitcoin, the world's most valuable asset that's not controlled by a bank, a government, a business, or a CEO. It cannot be manipulated. It's based on math. It cannot be changed. It cannot be stopped or shut down. It's universal in value, which means it doesn't matter where you are in the world. From one Bitcoin in Japan is worth one Bitcoin in Sweden, South Africa, United States. It's the same value. And on top of that, it is permissionless. You don't need permission from a government, a bank, or Western Union to send Bitcoin anywhere around the world with no limit, no cap, small minimum fee. And the transaction happens almost instantaneously. And it's no fun being on the outside looking in. Do you remember the first time you heard about Bitcoin? I do. And I thought it was nothing but monopoly money being used by nerds who live in their mom's basement playing World of Warcraft all day. It's no fun being on the outside looking in. And when I wanted to learn about this, there was no place I could go except YouTube and Google. Have you ever done that before? Thousands upon thousands of things pop up. It's confusing. You don't know where to start. You don't know what questions to ask. And you don't even know if you're getting the right information. In fact, I realized that 50% of the information I was reading and getting was incorrect. Wasn't correct. So that's why we created 3Course Crypto. We have the solution. In 2009, Satoshi Nakamoto created the world's first global decentralized crypto called Bitcoin. In 2009, Bitcoin's value was less than a penny. In 2010, Bitcoin was valued at 40 cents. 2016, $600. In 2020, it started to fluctuate between $4,000 to $32,600. If you would have invested $100 in Bitcoin in 2010, today it will be worth more than $7 million. But the question people ask is, what is a blockchain? What is Bitcoin? Is it real? Am I too late? How do I buy it? And can I spend it? So welcome to 3Course Crypto, where we are the global training center. Where we're the platform that's going to teach the world about Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies, ICOs, market trends, the blockchain. We're going to teach you everything you need to know. All of our training is done by streaming video. You're going to learn how to buy your first Satoshi. You don't have to buy a whole Bitcoin. Learn how to store your Bitcoin safely in crypto wallets. Learn how to purchase and sell with Bitcoin. Learn about blockchain technology. Learn how to trade cryptocurrencies. Learn how ICOs work, and much, much more. We have 3 courses, 15 lessons per course. 45 video modules, Bitcoin 101, Crypto Advanced, and how to trade Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. I have 5 more courses that I will be adding to this. So it'll be a total of 8 when I'm finished. That my goal will see, because I'm going to have to take some time off to do this. And so my goal is to get it done by the end of first quarter this year. So within the next couple of months. With Bitcoin 101, this course is designed to take you through the history of Bitcoin and blockchain technology. Each video is designed to take you through a step-by-step process to know the fundamentals of the technology and how it works. Once you have completed this course, you will have more than a basic functioning understanding of blockchain, how to purchase Bitcoin, and how to use it. Crypto Advanced. This course is designed for those who have gone through the Bitcoin 101 course or have some basic functioning understanding of what Bitcoin is and how it functions. We will dive deeper into the functional workings of crypto and blockchain projects. You will be introduced to other top coins besides Bitcoin on the market and learn about the economic ecosystem of cryptocurrencies. By the time you finish this course, you will have a clear understanding of crypto economics, the functioning roles of crypto, and how to understand the charts. You will be ready to engage in the cryptocurrency space. And then how to trade Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. By this point, you have an advanced understanding of the history of blockchain technology and the crypto space. You are ready to engage and build your portfolio. There is no one strategy that fits them all. This course will share multiple strategies and opportunities so that you will have the confidence and skills in the space to earn a profit. Now, there's 4 educational packages depending on where you feel you are. Some of you think you're too advanced for Bitcoin 101. So you can get each individual course for $200 each, or a bundle course for $500 for $100 off. Right now, we have a special going on that I announced this morning. Anybody between now and next Sunday, if you get the Bitcoin 101 course, I'm going to give you all 3 of them for the price of one. So for $200, you're going to get the $500 bundle pack. 1 week only between now and next Sunday. We also have a referral program. This is not a compensation plan. This is not an MLM. This is not a binary, a matrix, or a unilevel. It is simply a plan designed to help you to get started. You see, when I first got started in crypto, I only had $30. And I flipped those $30 into 6 figures in 4.5 months. Why? How? My education. And a little bit of luck. But mostly my education. And I know what it's like when someone says, I can't afford $32,000 for a whole Bitcoin. Let me tell you something. If you have in your control 0.28 Bitcoin, about a quarter of a Bitcoin, in the future, this is going to put you in the top 1% of all asset holders in the world. Just 0.28%. Why is that? There's only going to be 21 million Bitcoin ever in existence. There's only going to be less than 5 million in circulation. There's more millionaires and billionaires on the planet than there are Bitcoin. And when all of them decide that they want one, there's not enough to go around. So when you have more demand and less supply, what happens to the value? It skyrockets. And unlike gold, that you can always go dig up some more somewhere on a mine that hasn't been discovered yet, there will never be any more Bitcoin than there already is allocated for. But how to get started? Well, even if you don't get my course, if you share my course with somebody else and they get a $200 course, we're going to give you $50 referral. If you share it with somebody that gets the $500 course, we're going to give you a $125 referral. And we're not talking about paying this to you next week or next month, or some company to take them 5 months trying to figure out how to pay somebody. How about we pay that to you within 24 hours? You do the work, you get paid. What a radical concept. How would you like to get paid within 24 hours? You need to make some money to pay a bill. You got rent due, or you want to be able to build your crypto portfolio. Share this with 10 people. And there's no limit on how many you can share it with. We also have a community bonus. Being part of this community will gain you access to participating in multiple ways of earning crypto to build your portfolio. One of the ways we're taking advantage of this year is in the cell phone space. You see, if you know my history, the very first company that I got started in being an entrepreneur was a telecom company called ACN. Everything that I know today about the network marketing industry, I learned from that company. The company that allowed me to walk off my job was Vitel Wireless. So needless to say, I have a soft spot in my heart when it comes to telecom. And I have been saying it, the first company that is able to do it right in the blockchain crypto space with cell phones, I am all over it. Now, I don't know if this company is going to do it right. We'll see. They're just the only game in town right now. How would you like to have a clear phone that gives you control to create a new internet experience, one that is faster, has no ads, and keeps kids safe? A blockchain phone. Do you understand why the blockchain was created in the first place? Privacy, anonymity. You see, the phone you have in your hand right now is a walking database collector. The cell phone companies don't make their money off of you paying a cell phone bill every month. That's peanuts to them. They're making their money off of the data they're collecting from you. How many times have you ever been surfing the web and ads pop up from something you thought about? Or you might have had a conversation about, or you might have searched on Google for whatever reason, and now there's ads all over in your face. The data is where the money is. Not only the data, but also you have hackers. How would you like to have a phone that eliminates the ads, eliminates the hackers? In crypto education, you're going to learn of a word called two-factor authentication for security. This phone has four-factor authentication, where you have your own keyword phrase that only you have access to, so nobody can ever hack your phone. This, if they pull it off, is going to be one of the biggest opportunities of the year. My phone arrives tomorrow, so I'm going to be able to play with it and be able to tell how fast this thing will be able to go, or at least to see how far the cell phone companies have moved in this direction. In case this company's not the one, I can tell how far they've advanced, that there'll be another one. But they have no competition right now. The other digital product that we're taking advantage of for 2021 is in the e-gaming space with a company called Fantasy. Now, I know of one company that's already taking advantage of e-gaming worldwide, and they put more than 20 million people in their system in 1 year outside of the United States, because they're not in the United States. This company is based in the United States. And the way they're doing their marketing is not through network marketing or direct sales. It's more of influencer marketing. You know, people that have large Twitter accounts, YouTube, they're influencers. Kim Kardashian, and Evander Holyfield, Mike Tyson, Money Mayweather, you know, basketball players and hockey players, these guys, that they make one post and millions of people are just going to click on a link. Think about that. They're going to have 20 million people a month joining this, because e-gaming is the future of entertainment in the sports arena. It's going to be a 14-year-old kid living at home that's going to be making more money than LeBron James. You're going to have e-gaming tournaments where the winner gets more money than Serena Williams does at Wimbledon or Tiger Woods. This is an entire new experience. Have you ever seen the movie Ready Player One? That's the direction that this is moving into. But here's the great thing about this. There is no cost to join. And when you start to play, because both of these aren't officially launching until February, is just $10 a month or $100 a year. I spend more money on a Friday night at Wingstop than that. $10 a month. The cell phone, there is no cost right now to join and get positioned to start building your circle. Everybody needs a phone. I like being involved in things that is a necessity. So if you're able to share a better experience, everybody's going to want it. But at the end of the day, Three Course Crypto believes that it's time for you to win big. Learn to earn crypto. People who understand the power of Bitcoin in this era will be one step closer to their financial freedom. As a disclaimer, this information is intended for educational and training purposes only and should not be construed as investment advice. As with all financial decisions, you should contact your licensed financial advisor before investing in any financial instrument.